Hi guys, it's Adesuwa aka Miss Sunshine, and yes, welcome to another episode of On the Spot here with me. And as usual, I am not alone on set. I have with me a very, very good looking young man. Yes, and it looks like a gentleman, but I know he is not. He is none other than Jumabee. How you doing?
Good. Everything chilling the Dutchness. Wow, go on Abuja.
Okay, I don't understand. I don't understand any of those ideas. Okay, so what have you been up to? Like what have you been doing with your camera? Have you been up to the whole time?
I've been working on a couple of projects. Like I said, aside music, we do all the stuff on the management, S2DB. We do events, we do catering, all of that. So, but at the moment, and the focus is my album. God is not a man. I'm trying to put finishing touches on the collaborations because I'm doing some foreign collaborations and we're like 70% done by God's grace. So that's like what we're doing at the moment.
That's like the focus.
The focus,
Okay,
yeah.
so when do we expect the Jumabee's album?
Towards second quarter of the year by God's grace.
Okay, that's nice. All right. Okay, so I was going to ask you, if Jumabee wasn't doing music, what else would it have been?
It would have been music.
What else would it have been if it
Like,
wasn't music?
trust
I know
me.
you do music. I know you love music, right? But what else would it have been if it wasn't music?
I don't think anybody that loves music like me in this world. You don't understand. Like before music, it was music. Right now it is music. After now, it has to be music. That's how passionate I am. I eat, I sing, I wear, I drink music. I can't see myself doing another thing. I've tried it basically, but
What did you try?
I'm a fish farmer. I studied fisheries in the university.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not like I don't try combining other stuff, but I just find myself going back to my first love. It's been music. Do you understand what I mean? So, do I know somebody was asking me a few months ago that with the passion you have for music, when you're 60, we used to be doing music. And I'm like, as long as God gives me strength, if I'm 100 with my walking stick on my right hand, my microphone on the left. So.
Okay, so how did you get into music? Because I know you probably didn't start doing music from when you were born. So how did you get into music?
Yeah, the truth is, there's a trait that follows every musician. You must have this religious or gospel kind of attachment from grassroots. Yeah, I started from the church.
As in, everybody starts from the church.
I was the
Very
choirs.
amazing.
I was the first choir secretary of my church when it was established in my territory, and my elder brother Slick was the choir master. So my mother was the lead vocalist. My younger sister was the tenor singer. My younger brother was the drummer. So it runs in the family. As a matter of fact, in my whole family, I'm like, I think my passion was, or it still was driving me. When my family, I think will I use the word less talented? Yeah,
Really?
to be realistic. My mother is the best singer in the world.
I would like to hear it.
Yeah, so that's how it's been so far. It started from the church, and not like we've deviated totally. So that's why most of my songs you still find conscious lyrics in it. But I mean,
But you actually left the church.
I haven't, can I? Even if I want to, the church can never leave me. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now, so look, I'm going to ask you one very random question. What is the weirdest or funniest question you have ever been asked during an interview? That you heard and you were like, really?
Yeah, she asked me if I was a sex person. I was like, averagely, I'm just there. And she was like, where's the craziest place I've had sex in my entire life? And I was like, for real, on camera? Are you kidding me?
Did you answer that?
I didn't.
You didn't answer that now.
I'm not sure.
Why?
Because I'm on camera. You can't put me in trouble.
It's not trouble. It's just no more regular whatever question.
I'll answer later. Don't worry.
Okay. Another random question.
Yeah.
Describe the color yellow to a blind person.
To a blank person.
Blind person. How would you describe the color yellow to a blind person? Like if there's a blind person here now, and then you have to describe that you're seeing color yellow, and then you want to describe what the color looks like to a blind person. How are you going to describe that?
That would be difficult. I'm trying to digest that question. It was not working. I'm not sure I can.
So technically, you cannot describe a color to a blind person.
How can you describe color to a blind person?
Well,
I
don't know.
bright, something, but man, I don't think I can.
Okay.
Can you?
Well, that was actually the question.
Yeah.
Okay, you spoke about collaborations, and I know you do a lot of collaborations, and you collaborate with lots of Nigerian artists.
Yeah.
So, which one would you say has been your best collaboration so far?
Yeah, so far it's been I miss good music. featuring Banky W, San Sultan, Niola, and Chigirl.
Okay.
That song actually put me on the spot. It rebranded the brand, and I mean, shout out to everybody on that song. Since that day, everything changed. Yeah, so far.
What year did you do that?
That was 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, 2016, towards the tail end of 2016. Video directed by Avalon. It was well interpreted, and I won over 4 awards with that song,
Oh,
including
really?
NMVA nomination. Yeah.
Wow.
So everything changed since that song came into light.
I can sing too. Maybe you can just collaborate with me.
I got you 100. I got you, man.
Okay, nice. Do you think that you could ever get better as a musician?
Of
That
course.
you can ever get better as a musician?
Of course.
Really
That's what I do on a daily. I'm trying to improve on your skills, your vocal connect and strength. And of course, as a musician, you always need to multitask and
Okay.
put yourself on that spot where I'm here, I want to be here. That should happen on a daily because music is universal. Music is spiritual. Music never satisfies itself. That's the reason why you're still playing Fela till your date. If it was meant to be for a particular period, wouldn't be listening to Fela or the likes of Ebenezer Obey, Sonny Ades, and the rest. So it's everlasting. So it can never be perfect. You have to keep doing it till you get what you feel suits you. And most times, what suits you never suits the audience.
Oh, so how do you merge this?
That's why we risk it. It used to be a song for like 6-7 months, as at even 3-4 years ago. But these days, in like 6 months, you're premiering over 5 to 7 songs because you wouldn't know the one that will work. The market is all choked. It's highly saturated with the non-talented, talented, the averagely talented. Yeah, everybody wants to sing. I mean, there's no family you get to that you won't find an entertainer, be you vexing dancers, writers, or whatever. So, because our new oil in Nigeria is now parents are not encouraging everybody to become musicians. So, it's normal to improve on your skills, so you won't be left out.
You have to stay relevant.
Yeah.
That's just having to stay relevant. Now, okay, so I know you have like a very good relationship with most Nigerian entertainers.
Yeah.
So if you were to date another musician or a celebrity, who would it be?
Yeah, as funny as it might sound, I'm not crushing on any female celebrity.
And you don't have to crush on them.
I'm being realistic.
Okay.
So most times, I know it sounds very funny, yeah, but I just see my colleagues as my colleagues. I really I've not been able to segregate between the male and the female musicians. When I'm with the male, I feel I'm still with the female. When I'm with the female, I feel I'm still with the male. Like there's really no sexual difference. Like we just do music. That's what connects us. As funny as it might sound still, I find myself liking people that are not even musicians.
Okay,
You
but
feel me? So if I were two, I wouldn't. I'm serious. I don't know, man. But
we're just assuming right now. It's not like you're going to date them anyways, or you just. But if you were actually shy, who would it be?
I'm trying to figure it out. So this boy, my taste bud is even difficult for myself. But yeah, I like Niola. I like Niola. I like her. Yeah, I like her because.
The whole politics thing in Nigeria right now, and then entertainers getting involved in politics. I know there was a time you performed at a show the ex-president President Goodluck Jonathan organized.
Yeah.
I think you can whatever,
swag your
you
votes.
Can't swag your vote,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Pardon me. So, what's your take? A lot of people feel as though entertainers getting involved in politics could be misleading for their fans and all of that because you might not be promoting the right candidates for your country. You understand that kind of thing. So, how do you feel about that?
You see, I tell people at the end of the day, is there really a right candidate? Trust me. I've been able to understand the politics of life, and that's what I apply to the country, my country, Nigeria. Every day we hope for a better tomorrow, and tomorrow is now. It never comes. So what I tell people most times is, there's no political show that I perform. I declare the first thing I do before my performance is, I am non-partisan. I'm not here to preach politics. That's my rule. So I'm not telling my fans to either support this party or this party. And I'm happy because we're beginning to respect democracy. Now people can vote for who they like. It's really not about the party anymore. That's why you find in the constituency there are like 4 or 5 parties active, and I mean with relevant candidates. So really, everybody have different choices. When my child enough, I can't impose my candidate on you. And for me, I just pray and I hope, but the time is near. If it's not here already, we're seeing the likes of and Showore and the rest of them trying to contest as well. They need to give the youths that chance as well. though it's quite unfortunate that majority of the youth that has been trusted abuses the privilege. That's why they feel, okay, these guys will have to come back again and all that. But it is well. That's what I have to say.
Okay, but what do you think about the likes of Banky W? You have Mr. Jollof, you have Honorable Desmond Elliott going into politics and actually contesting for political positions.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's like you don't really know what you want? You're an entertainer and then you're trying to be a politician and all that stuff.
Everbeen has, I call it a script head existence. Now you're already living. I can bet you Adesuwa in 5-10 years you've already seen yourself somewhere. So I can tell myself that, okay, in the space of my existence, I wouldn't know how long I'll live for, but by God's grace, okay, from between the age 20 to 27 to 30, I want to do music. 30 to 40, I want to do these. 40 to 45, I want to do these. So, I mean, Banky has, at this stage, I think it's right for him. He's done, he has actually improved, he has changed lots of lives, he has touched lots of souls. And, I mean, he feels he's done with music. So he's still an entertainer who understands the business, and I'm sure he's following the script of his life. So I'm supporting Banky all the way, trust me, because he deserves it. If you know who Banky is, you know he fits that position right. Somebody I never saw, I never met him before he recorded my song. I just woke up in the morning, I saw a mail, Banky's verse, from his mail, direct. Then I was like, he said, when you're shooting, let me know. Banky was on set before my shoot. So tell me how the man who you had on your song, who actually came on set before your shoot. I mean, and I was like, and when he came here to start, he said, okay, you know what? I'll just hang around my friend's house when I'm done, when you guys are ready for me. Reach out to me and I'll come back. And I'm like, are you serious? Banky? Nice. So when I saw this thing of him contesting for House of Reps at TOS, I was like, yeah, you deserve it, bro. And that's why everybody's coming out for him. And most times, when you leave as a being, you wouldn't even know the impact you've had in lives until you want to stand up for something. The whole world will stand for you. So at your attributes or the qualities you possess as a being is a determinant factor of success for you.
Okay. Listen to you, I feel like I'm in church.
I'm just a realist, man.
You're a very spiritual person.
Yeah, very, very.
Nice. It's very evident in the way you talk. Okay, I think this is the last random thing I'm going to ask you to do. So I need you to, you put your tongue inside of your cheek and introduce yourself. Let's go. Introduce yourself.
You are going to call me Jumabee, super the kids, So why are you doing this to me now? This is quite just twisted, man.
It looks so weird.
But it worked, yeah?
Kinda.
To an extent.
It wasn't the way I pictured it. But it looks so weird. That's about the size of our program today. But before you go, can you quickly call out your social media handles and all that so they can reach out to you?
Yo, shout out to Jumabee, it's like I call my fans for supporting the brand. Thank you for how far so far. It's been an awesome journey with you. Of course, you can hit me up on Instagram at Jumabee, Jumabee. Same thing applies to Twitter, Jumabee. Slight difference in Facebook, Jumabee space JB. I'm hardly on Facebook because everybody is there. Nothing distress me. But IG, send me a DM. I'll send it right back. Follow me and I'll hit you right back. Blessings.
I'm Adesuwa, aka Miss Sunshine, and I'm 5 on Instagram, PHYCE. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and you can follow us on all of our social media platforms. Details of all of that is on the scroll bar down below. Thank you again, Jumabee, for coming on the show. So I'll come your way next time. I'm still Adesuwa, aka Miss Sunshine, and from me to you, it's bye-bye.